seemed a bit angry towards the end, where you were pushing and getting the ball away rather easily.
Yeah, well, that's the moments in the game where you need that bit of quality. Overall, certainly I wasn't disappointed with the overall performance. Probably most of my disappointment were more towards the 2 goals that we conceded. I thought we started slower. I thought defensively we'd made a couple of errors before that, but I thought we conceded 2 poor goals. Credit to a group of players that seized the opportunity to get back in the game, but of course once you get back in the game, it's their moments. United obviously had the better moments than us, but you're not going to get so many moments, and in them moments you've got to show quality, and we probably just lacked that enough to get back in the game.
Are you preparing to play against a different Manchester United team?
No, not really. It's we're playing against a Manchester United team that are in very, very good form at the moment. That are probably pressing higher, and they've got a really good momentum at the minute, and that's why you know that you're going to have to defend well against them, and certainly not give away what I regarded as disappointing goals. But as with any team, that want to press high as what they do and have the energy they do, there are areas to exploit, and but you've got to play well enough, and you've got to have good enough possession of the ball to be able to exploit them. They're always going to be favourites because of the quality that they've got, but I thought that probably on the 2 areas was one, the disappointment with the goals, and then just where we just needed that little bit more quality. I think in that final third we didn't show it.
It's difficult against a player like Marcus Rashford, isn't it? I mean, the way he's playing at the moment, Chris, that goal, even you must have appreciated the quality of it.
No, not really. But I would say that, and certainly anybody will see it. They'll talk about the finish, and I think as a manager setting up against that, then you can't give him that type of, or you can't allow him to have the ball in them type of areas, because them type of players, a Salah last week, a Rashford, a Pogba, once they get the ball in them areas, that what they can do. So yes, I'm sure everybody will see it as a wonderful strike, but certainly as the manager that it's against, I would have preferred us to do something about it.
What's your opinion on the penalty, Chris?
Yeah, no complaints. No complaints on the penalty.
What was you disappointed about, though, the fact that your player allowed him to come inside?
Yes, well, what we have done, and the pleasing bit as regards the team and the club, is that we've lost, certainly scoreline wise, 1-0 to Liverpool last week, that are top of the table, and of course 2-1 at Old Trafford against the United team that's in really good form. But what we have done is conceded a penalty last week, and we've conceded a penalty this week, and that gives United the upper hand at that stage of the game. So, but yes, disappointed that the manner of the way that we conceded the goals, and I felt we could have done better.
Chris, you've beaten United twice, at your place in the last year or so. Are you looking at? Do you see them as a slightly transformed outfit now, the way they're playing at the moment?
Well, I think the league form, I think that's seven wins on the spin. I think that says that they are. They're I don't think there's any doubt in the quality that they've got. They're a multi-million-pound squad. So I think there's no doubt in the quality and ability that they've got in the squad. But as with every team and every squad, you're either playing to your potential or you're not. And these are a team that are 7 on the spin, and that shows a very, very confident team at the moment.
Chris, you got a lot of balls into their box, a lot of high balls, and they've struggled with that this United season. Do you feel that was an area that you could exploit, an area they might might invite a bit of panic.
Yeah, well, if we were going to get something back in the game, I always felt it would be from delivery from wide areas. But what they did do is they defended very, very well, and I'm very, very conscious that United had the better opportunities than what we did because of the quality that they've got. But I think on the balance of play, I think we got a lot of balls into their box, which means that we've played, I think, a very, very decent part of this game. And if one of them goes in before we score, then whether we deserved it or not, then the scoreline might have been different. But yes, I think you have to give credit to United defence. I think the times when they had to defend well, I think they did.
Quick bit for Mondays.